With this crypto project, you can turn $1,000 investment into over $100,000 in just a year, and even up to $10 million in total. You heard that right, $10 million. Stay tuned for passive income in 2022. Tip number 3. What's up, you cool cats out there? I hope you're all doing great. This is Nick from DCryptoCat, where we focus on easy, passive crypto income sources because I want to be as lazy as my cat is, all while earning enough money to live my dreams. Now, speaking of those dreams, what if you could earn 1% every day on your investments? Heck, do you even get 1% a year from your bank? Fat chance of that, right? But this isn't a dream, guys. The 1% is real, and it's my biggest tip for passive income in 2022. The Drip Network. This is by far the most invested and lucrative crypto project I've been in to date, and I'm really excited to share this with you. The Drip Network is a DeFi, which stands for Decentralized Finance, application that operates like a low-risk, high-reward certificate of deposit. Once you invest in the faucet, it gives you 1% of your deposit every day up to a maximum of 365%. Sounds too good to be true, right? But trust me, this is not. Drip is the genius creation of Forex Shark, who's been in the DeFi space basically since the beginning and has created several other projects which are still going strong to this day. Now, Drip was started back in April and is still going really strong. It has lots of very exciting things in the works that will add functionality to the token and in doing so extend the life of the platform. He had the smarts to take the concepts of other similar ROI programs in the past that failed, fix those problems, make the good parts even better, and add in special things to make the program sustainable over time. Now, before I get into the details of Drip, if you love passive income as much as I do, hop over to my Connect page, scroll down to the bottom, and join our Telegram group. It's brand new, and I hope to make it a place you can all come, hang out, ask questions, and learn from each other. It will be a great place to find and share the latest passive income tips, news, projects, and all kinds of great knowledge. So please come on over and join us. All right, so you're saying 1% a day. How does that take me to the $100,000 or $10 million that I mentioned earlier? Simply by the power of daily compounding. The beauty of Drip comes down to compounding more than you claim. Now, for simplicity, let's say you start with $1,000. And Drip right now is running about $100 each. That'll get you 10 Drip. Now let's plug this in to the DripFi earnings calculator here and see where it takes us. So you'll see we've got prices $100 each, 10 Drip bought, that's $1,000 investment. Let's go out 30 days and see where it takes us. All right, so at the end of 30 days, we've gained 3.3 Drip, and that's worth about $300, obviously. Now, at this point, you're earning about $10, $11 a day. You might say, well, that's not much. It'll buy me Starbucks. No big deal. But let's go out just a little further and see where it goes. Let's go out to 90 days. All right, now we're earning $19 a day, and we've doubled our Drip. We've doubled our investment in just 90 days. Let's go out 6 months. Now we're earning $44 a day, and we have 55 Drip, worth $5,000. Now I will note, this $5,000, the 55 Drip, you can't just withdraw it. Everything that you put into the faucet contract is burned. You only can withdraw the 1% a day that you earn. All right, so we're now earning $44 a day after just 6 months. So if at this point you wanted to start withdrawing, you'd get your investment back in only 22 days. That's really not bad for a return on investment like this. But let's go out one full year. Take a look at this. Now you have over 300 Drip worth about $30,000, and you're earning well over $240 a day. You're actually getting $300 a day because you're getting 3 Drip per day, which is the 1%. But this calculator is actually removing the taxes that you're going to pay when you claim and when you sell. So this is an accurate number. You're earning $240 a day. You can see that you would get your investment back in just 4 or 5 days now, which is pretty crazy. Now let's plug this into a calculator and see how much $240 a day makes you. 243, 365 days in a year. $88,000, guys, on a $1,000 investment with just a year of compounding. That's just nuts. And this is only if the drip price at $100 stays like it is. But like I said, there's a lot of exciting things coming for drip, a lot of great partnerships that are going to shill the coin and make it very popular. So I highly expect that the price of $100 right now won't last long, and that'll increase this value all that much more. So where does the $10 million come from? Well, if you just keep compounding, you're going to get there. In 2 years of compounding, you're going to have 6,813 drip, worth over $681,000, but you'll be making $5,500 a day. Tell me, what would you do with $5,500 a day? How much is this actually making you in a year? If you were to compound this for 2 years straight, not add anything else to your initial investment, you still started off with $1,000, you didn't add anything else, you're simply compounding every day. $5,500 a day. Let's check it out. 5500. You ready for this? $2,007,500. $2 million a year that you made off of a $1,000 investment. I'm just gonna let that sink in for a second. $2 million in 2 years from a $1,000 investment. So now you really understand the power of this daily compounding. It's only 1%, but that 1% compounded day after day for 6 months, a year, 2 years, adds up to serious money. And that's only starting off with $1,000. What if we doubled that? $2,000 investment compounded for 2 years with 1% is $11,000 a day. Buy your Lambo, buy a boat, buy a plane, do what you want to do, live your dreams. This is what Drip's about. Changing people's lives with small investments and building a great community. Alright, so I've shown you the calculator. Let's move it over to the real site and so you can see some real math. So the available is your 1% a day. The deposits is what you've inserted into the faucet. This amount of drip, like I said before, you can't withdraw this. You only get 1% a day. Now over here you see claimed. The claimed is what you've either withdrawn from the faucet, or in addition, it's also the amount that you've compounded. So you can see I've compounded 235 drip back into the system to increase my deposit and increase my daily payout. Now below that, you can see max payout. Max payout is 365% of what your deposit is. Because as you can see, you get a 1% daily return up to 365%. When the claimed equals the max payout, you cannot claim any more from that wallet. You have to start a new one. Now the max payout is 100,000 drip. You'd have to have 25,000 and change deposit to equal the max payout of 100,000 drip. It's going to be a while to get there, but any wallet size can do it. It just takes time. So right now, if I were to claim this available here, my deposits would go up by 1.092. My claimed would go up by 1.092 because I've technically claimed it and then redeposited it back into the faucet. And then my max payout would go up by 3.65 times 1.092, or approximately 3 to 4 drip. So you can see that by the more that you compound versus claiming, spreads that distance, so it allows you to in the end withdraw more. You can see I have deposited 305 drip. Now, of course, I haven't bought that much. In fact, I've only bought maybe 70 total. But over the time with compounding, 1% a day, it's added up day after day, day after day. I've gained over 200 drip just from compounding. I've only spent about $2,000, $2,500 initial investment. And you can see that I'm worth, the drip that I have right now is worth nearly $30,000. You can see with 300 drip, I'm making 3 drip a day. That's worth $300 on a $2,000 investment. It means that if I wanted to, I could start withdrawing right now and get my initial investment back in only a week. But I'm not there yet. I'm going to keep compounding. Get this at least to 1,000 drip. 10 drip a day will get me $1,000 a day at today's prices. Now, how is that sustainable, you're probably asking? Drip pays out all of its dividends using a tax system. Basically, all the transactions with the drip token are taxed 10%, except for hydrations or compounding are 5%. All of the taxes are collected into a tax wallet and held there until someone claims their drip. Not only that, but Forex implemented whale taxes that start engaging once your wallet is over 1% of the total supply. These taxes can get up to 50% once your wallet gets into the 100,000 drip max territory. So you can see how a single claim from a whale can really boost that tax wallet and keep the sustainability going. Guys, I can't even tell you how exciting this project is. Just take a look at these analytics that have come up. 399 new accounts just today, 22,000 this month. We have 66,000 total people in the faucet and 82,000 total people that have bought drip. Look at the monthly charts. The amount of traction that drip is gaining is going exponential. It's ridiculous, and it's only the start. And like I said, drip has some great things coming in the works that Forex has told us about. He's got some awesome partnerships in the line, some great new utilities for the coin that's going to add a ton of new members, a ton of need for the drip token, and it's really going to help the sustainability and the popularity of drip, which is going to make this and the price of drip go way up. Not only that, but the popularity of drip itself is going to reduce the amount of supply. With drip being a deflationary token, the less supply that there is, the more that the price is going to go up. The more demand that's going to be for the token, the more that price is going to go up. So the $100 drip that you're seeing right now is not going to last long. There's forecasts out there that put it even at the $1,000, maybe $3,000, maybe $5,000 per token range. That would be crazy. If you multiply those numbers that I put over here with $1,000 each instead of $100 each, you can buy an island. But you can rest assured that once the drip network really gains even more popularity and that this supply goes down, that price is going way up. Now, I do get a lot of questions revolving around how much they should invest, but I really can't answer that because, of course, everybody's budget is different. Everybody's amount of money that they have available is different. But I will say, start off with the biggest amount that you can afford to lose. Simply because the power of compounding works faster with the bigger snowball that you start with. If you're only starting off with 1 to 5 to 10 drip, the compounding is going to be a little bit slower and it's going to take you more time to be able to really notice the differences. It's going to take you more months to get to a faster point. Whereas if you can put in more than that, your ball starts rolling faster and you can really see the compounding work. And also by doing that, you're lowering the risk a little bit because we don't know how long this project is going to last. Forex has done a lot of great things and put a lot of things in the works to extend the sustainability of the program. But this is crypto, this is the wild, wild west, and we don't know what's going to happen in the end. So our hope is that the faucet will last many, many years and make us all a lot of money. But of course, we don't know that. So we have to put some expectations in there and not only get our ROI back as soon as possible, but try to make the most out of the time that we have with this contract. So of course, this isn't financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. But in my opinion, start off with the biggest bag that you can. Once you get that ball rolling, you can add little bits here and there, $100, 1 drip, 2 drip, per paycheck, per month, whatever you want to do, and just kind of help that ball go a little bit faster. But starting off with the biggest bag that you can is really important. Guys, I could not be more excited about the possibilities of the Drip network and its future. I really have so many great tips and tools to share with you, but I'll save that for future videos because I need to first tell you how to get started with Drip. The first thing you need is a software wallet like MetaMask or Trust Wallet. That is either a browser extension like I have here, or there's an app you can download that can be installed on your phone. These are crypto wallets that you have full control over, and it's how all the DeFi apps connect to your account and process their transactions. Installing MetaMask isn't hard, but there are a few key things to know. I'll leave a link in the description with a full walkthrough on how to install MetaMask. And then once you have your MetaMask installed, you need to add the Binance Smart Chain network to it. This is the cryptocurrency network that Drip and most other crypto apps use. This step is super quick and only takes a second. You'll also find a link on how to add this in the description below. Now that you have a functioning wallet, you need to buy the right crypto coins that we can then exchange for Drip. And for that, you need an exchange where you can buy BNB. If you already have an exchange account, go there and see if you can purchase BNB. If not, head on over to my Connect page to one of these two links. Crypto.com and Binance US are the most popular options for purchasing BNB in the United States. And my recommendation of the two is Crypto.com. It's a mobile-only exchange app. It's really easy to use, and there's little to no withdrawal delays, unlike Binance. Once you've purchased your BNB, go to your MetaMask wallet and copy the wallet address found on top. From your exchange, transfer your BNB to that address. You may also want to see while you're there how to add this address to your address book on the exchange for quick and easy future transfers. Okay, now you should have your BNB in your wallet here. There's only 2 more steps and you're on your way to changing your life with Drip. Go to the Drip site and click the swap page. Under the Buy Drip box here, you'll see your BNB balance here on the right above the text box. You're going to want to enter in your full BNB balance, except for a little bit. You're not going to want to enter all of it because you need to keep some of it for gas fees or the transaction fees that you incur when you compound or do any other transaction. Generally, it's about 30 cents a transaction. So I'm going to tell you to keep about $5 worth or so of BNB in your wallet. Go to Google and find a BNB to USD calculator and find out about how much $5 is of BNB. Subtract that from your total and enter the rest of it in here. Once you do that, you can click on Buy. You'll have to approve the transaction in your MetaMask. It'll pop up. And you're going to click Confirm. And now that you've bought your Drip, you're almost ready to go. Click on the faucet page here. And the first thing you have to do is have a buddy address. Everybody that's on the Drip network has to have a buddy, has to have been referred by somebody. What you're going to do is enter the my wallet address that's in the description, and you're going to click it. There'll be an update button here. Once that's complete and it shows the buddy address is my wallet address up in here, you're all set to go. Simply scroll up to the top under the deposit window here, and you should see the amount of Drip that you've bought. Click on Max, click on Deposit, and then again go to MetaMask and approve the transaction. What that's going to do is it's going to take this amount of Drip and put it into your deposits. That amount of Drip that you just deposited is not withdrawable. Once it's in your deposits, you get the 1% a day that you get to choose to either withdraw by claiming or compounding by clicking hydrate. And once you're in the faucet, this is where the passive income comes in. Super easy. You have basically nothing left to do. All you have to do is come back here once a day, once a week. The interval is up to you, really. If you start off with under 10 drip, I would recommend that you come back and hydrate about twice a week. This will help save you on the gas fees, the transaction fees, so that you're not spending more than you're making in the 1%. But if you don't care about that, then by all means, hydrate compound once a day, and that'll squeeze the maximum potential of the compounding power out of every compound that you do. But by most standards, if you're under 10 drip, hydrating twice a week is plenty. And then as you get over, say, 25, you can change that to once every other day. And then maybe once you're over 50, change to every day. And then once you're over 100, you can easily hydrate twice a day. And once you start that compounding, you really notice how your deposits and your total dollar value really start to skyrocket with time. I know it's a little bit confusing to get into initially, especially if you don't have MetaMask or any of that set up yet. But don't fear, I'm here to help. Please ask any questions you have down in the comments, or please, even better, go over to my Telegram group and join our group and ask your questions there. So that way, everybody that's in the group can learn from everybody else's questions. A lot of exciting things to tell you about Drip. They'll come up in future videos. So please stay tuned. And don't forget that when you follow the CryptoCat, passive can become massive.